This is Lisa from Mobile Tech Review, and this is iOS 4, or iPhone OS 4, running on the iPhone 3GS. This just became available today through iTunes. If you plug in your iPhone into your computer, running iTunes, you can check for updates and be able to get this 378 meg download. At least that's how big it is for the iPhone 3GS. It's also available for the iPhone 3 and for iPod Touch, except for the first gen iPod Touch. So as you can see, the first thing that's different is here we have wallpapers back here. If you want to change your wallpaper, you can go to Settings, and Wallpaper, and here you can tap on this and choose from predefined wallpapers or anything in your camera roll, and we'll just change that, and I'll pick this background next. I can set that, and I can set it to be the lock screen or the home screen or both. I'm just going to go with the home screen for now. And there is my new background. Another new feature is folders. The way you work folders is a little interesting. I've created one already for games. If you want to add another application to the existing folder, you can just simply do that and drag it, and it'll put it into games. Press the belly button to get out of that mode, and you can see here, this is how the folder is presented. These are the 3 games that I put inside my games folder. Now if you want to create a new folder, there's no make new folder function command. What you're going to do is drag one icon on top of another icon to create a folder. So say I want to create something for news. So I'll drag this, so the icon starts to shake onto NPR, my other news application, and it's going to create a folder called News. I can change the name if I want, but that makes good sense. So now I have a news folder. Another new feature is multitasking, and you have to have an application that's actually written for iOS 4 to support multitasking for it to multitask. So if you've got older applications, it doesn't mean everything just instantly multitasks. However, we've already gotten a couple of updates: the New York Times, ESPN Score Center, Pandora Radio, right here. So we're going to set that playing. Turn it up a little bit louder so you can hear this playing. And if I hit the home button, it keeps playing in the background, and you can see this little play symbol up here to indicate that. Double press twice and you can see your running applications here and switch among them. So we'll go and launch the web browser. There we are on our site. The music continues to play. This is loading over our 3G connection while it's also using the 3G connection to stream Pandora music. So that's why the web page is loading a little bit slower than it normally would. And we're gonna... Oops. Okay. And we're gonna silence Pandora so you can hear me speak. But it is still running in the background. I can start up playing again at any time. Here's the new iBooks application showing on the iPhone 3GS here running iOS 4. When you install iOS 4, the application is not automatically installed. You do have to go to the iTunes store and download the free iBooks app. It wasn't available initially, but about an hour after the iOS 4 update appeared, iBooks also appeared in the iTunes bookstore. So here you have a mini version of what you see on the iPad with the virtual bookshelf. You can scroll up and down if you have a lot of books. Got book cover view right here. You can go to the store if you want to buy books from Apple particularly. We'll just tap on a book, see how that looks. And it's basically a teeny version of the iPad application. Very sweet. Nice graphics, very quick. And these are hyperlinked chapters, so we can tap on them to change pages. If you tap on the screen, you can go to the controls up here to change your font size, to search for something to make a bookmark, change the screen brightness, and so on. And here's the slider control for moving through page numbers. So, very nice and very sweet. Obviously, it's not the big roomy screen of the iPad, but it's a very pleasant reading experience. This does support the accelerometer for portrait and landscape display. I would say portrait is probably the much better reading mode in most cases. You get more words on the page, but you can flip it. It's not super fast to flip, but you can flip it, and here it is in landscape mode. Same page turn gesture. Another thing we noticed, if you happen to subscribe to Telenav for turn-by-turn directions and navigation, is they've integrated a little iPod player control into the application itself. We're just going to go to a map. See this little iPod symbol right here? Tap on it, and there's your iPod playback control. So that's the way Telenav handles this. It's just one application, of course, but it speaks of the kinds of integration that will be potentially possible in other applications as iOS 4 deploys and developers update their applications. So that's pretty cool. Right there. Other features include a unified inbox. When you tap on your mail icon, so you have 5 different email accounts you check, you'll still see those listed individually if you just want to go into one, but you can also hit a listing that says all inboxes, and it'll show everything in one unified inbox. So that's iOS 4, quick and dirty. Plug in your iPhone today if you have one to get the update. It is free for the iPhone and iPod Touch, and of course it's going to come pre-installed on the new iPhone 4 that launches this Thursday, the 24th of June. I'm Lisa from Mobile Tech Review.